Hello, Section 5.5 BGP Path Selection. Configure AS65012 so that traffic destined toward AS65056 transits AS3 as primary and AS4 as backup. We have to configure this AS so that traffic toward this is destination of this AS 65056. It will use AS3 as primary and AS4 as backup. Let's see our topology. This is topology. We have to configure this AS 65012, rotate R1 and R2. We have to configure this AS so that traffic toward this AS 65056. Rotate 5 and 6. Each video should use this AS rotate R3. It should use this path as primary. This is primary path, and this should be backup path. This is our backup path. If traffic from this AS was to this AS, you should use this path. You should use R3 as primary and R4 as backup. Okay, let's see R1 and R2 and see which path they are using to reach this AS. On R1, I should show. Okay, I'll explain the usual expression little bit. This is the usual expression. In the usual expression, if I want to see which AS is originated or directly connected, for example, this is the usual expression means it is originated, and this one is directed. It is to one. If I want to see directed neighbor, I should use this caret command, and dollar sign is originated, and this space is transit AS. For example, it is passed through ASs. For example, if I type 55, it means this is passing through this AS. This is the usual expression. I will explain this expression a little more during this session. Okay, now let's see which path R1 and R2 are using. This is R1, Sharpie, BGP, Ajax. I want to see routes that are originated in R5 and passing through this AS. I will use this Ajax. This is passing through, and originated I should use dollar sign. 65056 65056 dollar. This means routes that are originated in AS 65256. 65 056. 65 056. Okay. These networks are advertised in this AS 65056, and this is the path. This is originated path. Then it is going to AS3, and this is directly. These AS3s are directly connected AS. This is to one. Okay, it is using this next hop 101.33. It is R3 for this one. Okay, R1 is using correct path. Let's check R2. This is R2. We have two paths for each network. One is 111, the other one is this one. 111 is this R1, this path, and the other this path. Which is valid and best? This is valid and best for this network, and this is valid and best for this network. R2 is using R4 as primary. This is next hop, primary R4 next hop. This is valid and best. Valid and best. Okay, R2 is using this is primary. This R2 is using R4. We have to change this behavior so that R2 can use this path as primary and this path as backup. Okay, before I jump into configuration, let's review what BGP Path attribute is and how it is working. Okay, this is BGP Best Path Selection algorithm. This is code is updated June. This section it explains why BGP will ignore path. This is good. Let's see why it will ignore path. First of all, synchronization is disabled by default. After this release, in AS 15, this is disabled by default. Okay, if we have synchronization enabled and path that are marked as not synchronized, BGP will ignore path. Why? Because if BGP synchronization is enabled, there must be match for the prefixing IP routing table in order for BGP path in order to be considered as valid path. If we have BGP synchronization enabled, we have to have prefixing IP routing table for BGP path. And if synchronization is enabled and path are not marked as synchronized, BGP will ignore path. This is one reason. The other one, if next hop is not reachable, let's see now 1 short IP BGP. We don't have BGP, we don't have I here, the R of eBGP. If next hop is not valid or reachable, it will ignore path. The other reason is path from an external BGP or eBGP neighbor if the local autonomous system AS appears in AS path. Okay, let's see what it is saying. if I have one router here, one router 2, yeah, it is AS1 and this one is AS2. If it is BGP. If I receive path from, for example, this is router 2, this is router 1. If I receive path from router 2 and I see my AS number 1 in this path attribute or one regional path. For example, if R2 advertises, for example, 2 1 AS path toward AS1, and AS1 will see its AS number in that path, then this AS regional path. This is for loop prevention mechanism. This is the thing. And these are that BGP will is not path. For example, if you enable enforce first path, path or mark as is with only in this output. Those are the reasons that BGP will is not path. Okay, now let's see how BGP path algorithm works. This is BGP assigns the first valid path as current best path. And can then compare the best path with the next path in the list until BGP reaches the end of the list of valid path. Okay, first BGP will use this path. That is this provide rules that okay, this is best path. BGP will prefer path with highest weight. This is first path attribute weight. And this is Cisco specific parameter. Let me see. Sure, BGP. This is weight attribute. If we notice routes that are originated, they all have this weight number 32.568. These are originated routes. Then we prefer path with highest local pref. A path with a local pref is considered to have had the value set with this command or to have a value of 145. Okay, if we see local pref, we don't have any value, but it is 100. This is all. Let's see, for example, for this route, show IP BGP 1111. It is it has the local value of 100. This is default. 100 is default local. If you change the value, the higher it is better. Then BGP will prefer the path that was locally originated via network or aggregate BGP subcommand or to redistribute from IGP. Local path that is network local path that are sourced by network or redistribute commands are preferred over local aggregate. Okay, network and redistribute commands are preferred over aggregate address command. Okay, see here, these are origin code or origin types. This is IGP, UGP. We don't have this anymore. UGP, we can't see this nowadays. Or if I advertise with bar network command, I will see I. And if I advertise network bar redistribute command, I will see question mark or incomplete. These are all are redistributed. For example, let's verify this one first. Show down pipe section for the BGP. I have redistributed connected command. This will distribute all connected with, because this command I see incomplete origin code or question mark. Network and redistribute are preferred over aggregate address commands. Okay, then BGP we prefer path with shortest AS path. And then shortest AS path, then BGP we prefer path with the lowest origin type. RGP is lower than EGP lower. Okay, this is in section 3. If we advertise network or aggregate or this particular prefer over aggregate, in this section it will check origin type. IGP origin type is lower than incomplete. Then prefer path with the lowest origin type. That makes sense. This makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I is prepared over incomplete. If needed. And prefer path with the last med. I will explain this later. This is the confusing here. Then it will prepare with last med. If you see here, we have metic 0. It will be the last med. And this section is important. If we prefer eBGP over IBGP path, if we see our IBGP path, I will see I internal beside this here, but I don't have IBGP path. Those are eBGP over IBGP path. Okay, if I go to R1 here in this topology, let's now we can understand why R2 is using this path. If I see R2 show IP BGP, this is I here. Why? Because I have IBGP between R1 and R2. I see I here. And R2 is using this path. Why? Because eBGP is preferred over IBGP. This is why R2 is using R4 as primary path instead of R1 and R2. If we check this one, this is 6 and 5. I have this path. For example, I have this is BGP. It is using this path, it has BGP, because BGP has this preferred over BGP path. Then it will prefer path with the last IGP metric to the BGP next hop, and it will come determine and when both path prepare the path and determine if master path equal installation in BGP water path. And if they are same, it will use when BGP path or external prefer path that was reserved first, the oldest one. And then at the end it will this one is tiebreaker. Prefer with the confirm BGP router with the last router ID. If we have router IDs are the same, minimum cluster list range, and if they are the same, then BGP path comes from the last neighbor address. This is the latest tiebreaker. Last neighbor address. The most time this is enough for choosing this section is enough for choosing best path. If router IDs are the same, then this is prefer path comes from last neighbor address. Okay, this is how BGP is choosing best path. This is best path attribute. Explain. I have to explain this metric later. Where is this metric? This method. And this is another great site, network lessons. It is explaining BGP path selection. This is here. IGP select path with the last metric. IGP is last metric hop count, or SPF is last cost, and ERGF select path with the highest bandwidth and lowest delay, or like car values. But BGP is using this path attributes. Attributes wait, local pair, originate, AS path, origin code, made, eBGP over IBGP path, then shortest IGP path to BGP next hop. This is oldest path. It is mentioned here. Nice, very well. First, oldest one. Oldest path, router ID, then neighbor IP addresses. This is neighbor. The last neighbor address. And this is my highest lower system, highest local pair, highest bit, and originate, and so on. This is the path attribute. Okay, now we can understand why R2 is choosing. Wait, we have to put it. Why R2 is choosing this path? It is because it is eBGP is preferred over IBGP path. Okay, now let's configure R2. I wanted to explain med. Okay, this is the main attribute. Let's explain this method class. We have the deterministic method, and we have BGP always complement command. This BGP deterministic method and BGP always complement command. These two commands this document explains so very well how this command is working. Okay, first of all, let's start explaining. Yeah. Okay, enable BGP deterministic command ensure that comparison of made variable when choosing what's admitted by different piece in the system. And enabling BGP combine commands ensure the comparison of made for path from neighbors in different autonomous systems. Okay, this is confusing. Let's see this example more clear to understand how it is working. Okay. Okay, in this we have three entities like this. We have a lot of entities here. This is important to understand that the order in which BGP goods were received, the order in which the BGP goods were received is 3, 2, and 1. And entity 3 is oldest, and entity 1 is newest. But this is important. When BGP receives multiple routes to particular destination, it lists them in reverse order that they were received, from the newest to the oldest. It means this entity is newest, this is second, this comes after 3, and this is oldest. And it means first this entity is arrived, then this entity 2 is arrived, and entity 1. Then it is ordering the newest and oldest. This is how BGP is working. This is multiplying and it is ordering the ports in BGP. Okay, if we now see this path, the BGP path, we have AS path 500, 100, 500, and we have made 150, 200, and 100, and we have external and internal, and we have water IDs. By default, both BGP always complement and BGP deterministic method command are disabled. This is by default. Okay, let's see what will happen if both are disabled by default. Entity 1 and entity 2 are compared first. These two entities are compared. Entity 2 is chosen as better of these two because it has why? Because it is these two entities compared first, and entity 2 wins. Why? Because it has lower order ID. It is important to remember that mate is not compared here. Why? Because these two AS because these two areas are different. BGP will compare mails if these two areas were similar. For example, if there was only entry 1 and entry 2. Because of these areas are not same, BGP will not use med or will not compare their meds. Because of this, med is not checked because paths are from different neighbor to a system. If this is path attribute, yes, this is better, this is faster. If I look at let's see. Let's see. Nope. This is good. Yeah. No. Okay. Med is not checked. Then next compare entity 2 and entity 2 as the best path because it is external. Oh, okay, I wanted to, this one. This is okay. First BGP will group this ASS, then compare first these two first. Then the winner of these two paths will be compared with this one. First, there should be winner in these two. Okay, it will use wait. Enough wait here. Local path. Originate as path. Then there's path are different. Origin code med. Med is not compared here because AS path are different. I want to tell this sentence, explain this one. This is where is my, okay, this says the compression only occurs if first neighbor is same in two paths. I want to explain this sentence here. This is path to path. This is why med will not compare these two paths because AS are different. Okay, then it will choose because it and if we come here, it will come to what? Med BGP. This both. What is this? What is that? Both have external and tiebreaker is router ID. It will. Where is this? It will use this router ID. Okay, now T2 is winner. Then it will compare entity 2 with entity 3. Now we have these two entities. Next entity 2 is compared to entity 3. Yep. Then it will, we have AS, different AS, but it will not be compared because we have different AS number. And then it will choose which path? External. We have external. External, if we see here, external path is over internal path. This is our winner. It is saying best path, it is external. It is mentioning here. Let's follow. The winner is NT2. This is best path. Is external. But this is how BGP is working. This is so important to understand this main attribute here, or how to explain this to understand this sentence. And okay. And what will happen if BGP compare made is enabled? This is explained if enabled. Made are compared for all path. Okay, if BGP made is a compare made command is enabled, what will happen? Let's see. This is compare made is enabled. What will happen? This is the same order. Orders. This is newest root. Then this one is orders. Then this is middle of all. It will compare newest entry 1 and entry 2. If BGP compare method is enabled, then it will because as paths are different but method will be compared. This is different from the previous one. Okay. Entry 1 is compared to entry 2 and the first number but since BGP compare method command is enabled, method is using comparison. Okay, if method is comparison, what will happen? If we see, this is med and the last med will win. Prefer this last med. Wait. Let's close this one. I always open this one. Okay. Last med this time entry 1 will win this time. This is entry 1 will win. If you see next entry 1 better because it has last med. Then entry 1 will compare to entry 3. And then we have both as number is the same. Med will compare and last med entry 3 will be. This is entry 3. Entry 3 is showing out best path. This will BGP always compare med will change our BGP path selection. And the third BGP, what will happen if BGP deterministic med is enabled but compare med is disabled? BGP deterministic med, this is what we do. If we enable this command, this is important. Routes from same autonomous system are grouped together. This will change, and the best entry for each group is compared. If let's open this one. If you enable BGP deterministic method, this entity and this entity will group together, and if we had another 100 path, this 100 path will group together, and the winner of those group will compare each other. This is the different. This is the behavior that BGP detection method will do. It will group the ASS in that are same. Okay, this will group AS. The best entity for each group are compared. Entity 1, it is the only. Okay. Uh, if BGP detection method is enabled, this will work like this. These two groups will compare each other because we have only one AS 100. This is the our winner here, and this AS will be compared with the winner of this entity 1 and entity 2. Entity 3. Okay, let's see which entity is winner in these two groups. We have both 500. Made is because this is the same. Made lowest made will win. This entity 3 will win. If we say here, because it has the lowest made, entity 2. Entity 3 will win. It is the only rule. Entity 2 is the best. Entity 2 is this lowest made here. This one. Okay, this method is different from this. Okay, I have to check that. This is different example. This okay. We have different. Okay, it will group these two ASS. T2 here is 100, but this is maybe okay. This is different. 200. Okay, this is 100. Made in T2 will win because it is lowest made. Then in T2 will compare to T1. This is important because BGP Path compare method is not enabled, but the test method is enabled. The test method will only group this will do only group these entities because method is not enabled. Then it will not compare. Then external will win. Entity 1. Entity 1 is the best route. The fourth is, and if we enable med command, then between entity, let's delete this one. Between entity, if med is enabled, this time entity 2 will win because it is lowest med. In previous one, because med was not compared. This is external one, but this time 2 will be. Okay, this is the method. Come on, I want to expand this into. Let's jump into compression. Yeah, expand too much stuff. We have to prepare this part. Let's go to jump into compression. So what can we do here? We can change one of these path attribute. Let's look up here. Let's look up here. Okay, we'll look up here. Highest lookup here is better. Let's rotate 2. Now we have lookup here of 100. If we see, this is show BGP. This one we have also 100. We have to make our tool to prefer this path. We have to change lookup here to higher value. This to for example 200. Okay, let's change our config. And let's first create a path access list as this one. There is one good documentation. This is path analytical expression. What is the expression in BGP? You have to create PAX path access list to change AS path. This is locally originated, and this is an AS. This is entering AS and permit other ASs. This is path to permit AS access list. Okay, let's create access list. Copy this path access list. Let's set 1. Permit. I want to say what that is originated in this ASS 65056 65056 .sm. Okay, I have created IPS path access list. This is an access list that is permitting this. If we do show IP BGP eligible expression, this one, this is this path, this networks. I have the access list. If this path path are matching this access list. Then I have to create map. Root, map. Let's say what prefer prefer is 3. Limit 5. Then I have to match is path. This is match is path. Is path access list. This is my access list number 1. 1. Okay, now I have created root map and matched this path is path. If I then I want to set those path local path values to 200 higher value. Then I will open this path. Let's open this path. This is my root map. Parameter 10. Okay. Let's see to show down 5. 5. So I have root map prefer AST permit 5. I have matched as path and set local preference to 200 for those paths. Now I have to go BGP configuration. BGP. See there. And this is now I want to send neighbor this neighbor. This is R3. Then root map. There should be root map here. I didn't go there. Okay, I'm going on this family. This is how this family paths. Okay, here neighbor. Okay, maybe this one is one. This is this one. Okay, with map. I have to go in on this family section. Go with map and with map name. What was my map name? With map name and inbound. The core preference is inbound. Okay. Let's check. Look up here. Shall we do verification? 650. Okay. Now I have local preference of 200. For one, I will advertise this to two either. Okay. Now let's see R2. Okay. Now R2 is using R1 mix up. Why? Because it has higher local pair, but the local pair of this path is IP BGP. It has value of 100, but this IBGP path that R1 is advertising has higher local pair. This is where is on new. Okay, I have configured local pair 200 as inbound. Then R1 is advertising these two R2, and R2 is using this path, primary path, and this path as backup path. Okay, this is how we can change BGP path selection. Change the values. Can change the BGP attribute by route map. Or can do this on R2 either, for example. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for viewing.